There was once a young monk who lived in a monastery with his master. The young monk was diligent and sincere in his practice, but he often felt insecure and unhappy. He thought that he was not good enough, that he was not liked by others, and that he had no friends. One day he decided to confide in his master and asked him for advice. He said, "Master, I feel so lonely and miserable. No one likes me, no one loves me, no one stays with me. People always say bad things about me, whether I do good or not. I feel like I am worthless and incomplete. How can I overcome these feelings?" The master listened patiently and then said, "My son, you are suffering from a delusion. You think that you need the approval and affection of others to be happy and whole. But this is not true. You are already complete and perfect as you are. You do not need anyone else to validate your existence or your worth. You only need to listen to yourself." The young monk was puzzled and asked, "But how can I listen to myself? How can I know who I am?" The master smiled and said, "You can listen to yourself by being mindful of your breath, your body, your feelings, your thoughts, and your actions. You can know who you are by observing your true nature, which is pure awareness and compassion. You can realize who you are by letting go of your attachments, your aversions, and your illusions." The young monk nodded and thanked his master. He decided to follow his advice and practice mindfulness and meditation every day. He gradually became more aware of his inner voice, which was calm and peaceful. He also became more compassionate towards himself and others, who were also suffering from their own delusions. He realized that he did not need anyone else to like him, love him, or stay with him. He liked himself, loved himself, and stayed with himself. He did not care what others said about him, whether good or bad. He knew that their words were just reflections of their own minds and had nothing to do with him. He felt free and happy. He was whole and complete. The moral lesson of the story is that happiness and wholeness come from within, not from without. We do not need to depend on others for our self-esteem or our well-being. We can be content and peaceful by being mindful of ourselves and our true nature. We can free ourselves from suffering by letting go of our delusions and attachments. We can be compassionate towards ourselves and others by realizing that we are all interconnected and interdependent.